All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight at Elite. Yeah, let me say it. Elite Auto Racing League here with Freaky Fast. I got good old buddy Zach Hall joining me here in the booth, and I also got down on pit road announcer. I don't know what we want to call him, but Brian Johnson's going to be down on pit road, running around up and down pit road for us. So that's going to be awesome. He's going to give us some insights on everything. So on what the drivers are feeling and how's everything. So Zach Hall, if you're there, you got a copy, man?
Yeah, I got a copy, Rob.
All right. Well, hey, this is going to be fun. We're not going to just turn left tonight. We're going to go left and right, up a hill, down a hill, around a corner, around a chicane, whatever you want to call it. What do you expect out of tonight's race with these gentlemen here?
Well, we're going to see a lot of mistakes, first of all. Road course racing, number one thing, least amount of mistakes you can have, the best race you're going to have. Consistency. You can run a quick lap, but guess what? If you can't run 45 quick laps, or you can't keep it on track for 45 laps, you probably won't end up in victory lane tonight. So these drivers really got to keep in mind consistency, getting their marks.
Yes, I agree with that. I think a lot of with the road course, because I call you a road course ringer because you're pretty good at it. My question to you, Zach, is what corners do you think are the passing zones and which ones are not the passing zones? To give the viewers an idea of how to get around this track.
Yeah, this track offers you a pretty good bit of opportunity. The biggest opportunity you have is going down to turn one. It's really the biggest braking zone of the track. Going downhill, it's easy to wheel hop, so it's a corner. If you attack it, you got to be careful, but it's definitely the best passing zone because you can get on somebody's inside right there. You can defend on the outside, but you're going to have to do really good to be able to hold somebody off on the outside there, really. Turn one definitely looks like, in my opinion, the best braking zone we're going to have to take passes tonight for sure. I mean, it's always usually is. You can also look into the bus stop chicane. That is a tricky one because going too wide through there, usually people are going to give it to you. That would be the smart decision to give somebody if they have a nose ahead of you down there. So that's a good passing zone if people give it to you. But going through it too wide is definitely a tricky situation. So we might see some issues with that tonight if someone decides to take it too wide through there. And then one of my favorite passing zones is in the 6 and 7. You can set someone up in 6 to pass them into turn 7. It's a really, you can really carry a lot of speed on the entry there. It's really a loose corner too on exit. Hard to put the power down, so if you can make a difference and put the power down and get back to the start finish line, you can make a pass. We've definitely seen people pass there. So turn 7 and turn 1 are personally, in my opinion, is the two best passing zones on the track. So we'll be looking for that tonight, Robert.
All right, well, there you go, gentlemen. That's how you get around this fun track. Everything he just told me went in one ear and out the other. But real quick, we're going to throw it down to Brian Johnson down there on the pit road, and he might have an update on a driver of how he's feeling about this track tonight. Are you there? Got a copy, Brian?
Yeah, we got a copy. We're going to wait until after qualifying to interview Charlton Sanders in 48 car.
Gotcha.
And, hopefully he can put this thing on the pole. He's quickest in practice. But I just got finished from talking with a few drivers on pit road, and they're saying that the car is quite loose under braking. So this could make things a little interesting here.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'd say to me, brake bias would be my guess of trying to switch that. Maybe move the brake bias. If they're loose under braking? Which way would you? Yeah, which way would you go?
Forward.
Move the forward. Okay, that's what I thought.
You want more front power in your brakes because you don't want the rears locking. Rears locking is what causes the loose. So you're gonna look for a little more power in the front of the brakes. And the situation with that, I know, is if you change it for one corner, some corners are better with the other brake bias. So you can play with it around the track. I've done it before personally. It's a good thing to do usually in some of these corners, especially the carousel and how different some of these corners are. But being loose under braking, you always want to have a little more front brake, just for that safety net, not to lose it. So that's interesting stuff out there, Brian. Anything else they'd say about the track out there tonight?
No, that was kind of all I heard.
A little bit of slickness on entry, and I imagine it's always traction off, so pretty cool information from the drivers out there. And like I said, Robert, brake bias will be what they're looking for, and a softer touch on the brake pedal also.
Yeah, that, and all right. Well, thanks for that info down there on pit road there, Brian, and we will update guys here as we get finish here with qualifying. But I got another question to ask you then, Zach, on the brake bias. Like, again, I'm not a road course guy. Do you adjust your brake bias like per turn as you're racing around that track, or do you just set it somewhere and just say, okay, I'm just going to use it in every turn like that?
At Watkins, Glen, I do. That's the only road course in the. We don't run a lot of stock cars on the road courses now, and I've done it in cars and LMP1 stuff like that on here. But on those cars, it's really like the setup really likes a certain brake bias for certain things. But in these stock cars, man, the brake bias will do wonders sometimes. I do it at short tracks too. I mean, all the time. So. You can really make the car handle differently at different parts of the track. I like to put a little bit of front brake in the car in the one, just to keep the wheel hop from the rears and not to spin out. If anything, I just want to lock up a little bit of the front tire and then let it, when I feel it locked, let the brake go.
Gotcha. So
it'll let you push wide, but then into the carousel, I actually like a little more rear brake because I want that turn in, real snappy turn in. Same for the carousel or the bus stop. In the carousel also, I really want that snappy little flick of the rear end to get the turn in.
Well, does that play a key factor too then after you get a lot of tire wear with the brake bias? Or
brake
no?
bias can play a factor on tire wear. I mean, think about this. The more brake you have onto the front is the more heat you're going to build in the front tires.
Which makes the front tires more
brake
hotter.
the more you're going to have rear heating up. So it affects you. I feel like you get tighter if you have more brake in, the front brake in it. You get a little bit looser in the longer run if you got less brake or more rear brake. Gotcha.
All right. Well, as you can see right now, they're running around here in qualifying, and we got Brian Johnson running around down on pit road, and I'm hoping Brian doesn't stop off at the ice cream parlor down there, Zach. I seen they had one with the Dippin' Dots, and I hope he brings us some back up here to the booth.
Well, he better bring me some. I'd hope he'd bring me some. Gosh, I've always liked some ice cream, Robert.
Well, yeah, I will take chocolate, please, if you hear me down there, Brian.
I'm a vanilla guy, so.
Vanilla. Oh, good.
Vanilla, plain vanilla.
Oh, ew. How can people eat vanilla ice cream? I just don't know how they do it. That's gross. But all right, well, I'm gonna bring up. Let's see here. We're gonna bring up the weather on tonight's weather for everybody to see what kind of weather they're running. They're running overcast. The skies are going to be overcast with air temperature at 65 degrees with the winds at the north at 1 miles per hour. So it looks like they're not running dynamic weather. It just looks like they're running the standard iRacing default weather. So we won't see much of a change in the weather and everything. I am not sure. I don't have that stat though, Zach. Do you know what kind of rubber percentage they're running in this race? Moderate, heavy, light?
It is a clean racetrack tonight.
Clean? Oh. Yep. So we don't have to worry.
The race will start clean. The track is clean for each session.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So we don't have to worry about any rubber buildup.
We also
then.
have a 40% fuel limit tonight.
Oh, that's a good question. So how far can they go on 40% on fuel? I'm not sure.
Well, rule of thumb, we can make it usually around like 30 some laps.
Okay.
35 maybe on a full tank.
Okay.
So I'd say tonight we would see about 15 lap runs maybe, the 20 lap runs maybe somewhere in that range. Probably about 20 laps, I'd say.
Now, are the drivers going to do the pit strategy of fuel and play vice versa and pit early and try to get ahead? Do you think anybody's going to try to do that game plan?
We'll have to see how tires fall off. Not much experience in this car personally with the K&N car, but coming in early is a good thing to do, but it's also you got to bite the bullet when the other guy comes back on new tires. So I always liked going farther. If you go farther in the stint on that first run, then it would help you for the next ones. And I always felt like the tire wear got less as the race went on because of the rubber laid down and all that. So I kind of always use this. I pick usually to go longer on my. That's some drivers definitely like to do that short stint on people.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, we're almost done here in qualifying. We're going to ride along here with Tom as he's making his qualifying lap. He has not, from what I've seen, he has not put down a qualifying lap. So this is going to be his qualifying lap as he goes down into this turn and hard on the braking. Oh, wow, this car is bouncing around. Wow. That front end's bouncing there, Zach. Oh, yeah, and then the front splitter's coming down in that track pretty hard. Is that going to upset the vehicle if it smacks the track too hard?
Yeah, it can. It's not like a splitter like we have in the Cup car. It's a valence, so I think the valence will more just. I know in real life you would slowly eat away at the valence and remove of it because it just the track rubbing against it would slowly take it away. The splitter though is more like a plate on the ground when it drops and hits, so it's kind of like almost skateboard effect that like
just slides.
Yeah, like the tires just aren't on the ground.
Oh, that's not good.
I think tonight we should be all right. It is a rough track. I don't see too much noticing when the splitter's hitting. It doesn't look like the car's not turning. So at least it looks like they still got turn when or I shouldn't say splitter. This car doesn't have a splitter. So when the valence is hitting, it shouldn't affect them too much. But this is definitely a rough track. As you can see, they go over the curbs, just mount these curbs. You got to really use them to be able to get this car through there as straight as possible.
Yeah, without going through the grass, which is where the 99 just decided to go lawn mowing a little bit there. He's gonna look like he's gonna try to do it again. It's lap time. Let's see, get yeah, we'll bring up his info here and see. His fastest lap was a 113.6. The leader. I'm not sure who the leader is because
Charlton Sanders ran a 109.60 right now.
Okay, yeah, 109.6. Wow, that's fast.
Really quick lap around here. 109's getting it done.
Yeah, just to let you know, your mic's cutting out there when you're hitting your button to talk.
Is it good now?
Oh, you're good when you talk, but sometimes you're letting go of the mic, the button before you're not finished talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just thought I'd let you know. So, all right. Well, hey, we are finished. It looks like everybody's done finishing qualifying. So we were gonna throw it down to. We got to come up with a nickname for Brian. Ice Cream Man. I don't know.
He's our.
In-race pit reporter, but
he's our race reporter.
Yeah, he needs a nickname though.
We'll get him one.
Maybe a guy. Everybody out there in the chat, come up with a name for him. See if we can come up with a good name.
Right.
And thank you for everybody for viewing in. But all right, well, we're 20 seconds into here qualifying, and we're going to throw it down there to Brian down on the pit road and see what he has to say for us.
Yeah, y'all need to come up with a cool nickname for me. Like. I don't even know. I can't come up with a name. Let's see if I can get in touch with Charlton Sanders here. Hey, Charlton, is Brian in the booth? You got a copy on me, man?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, well, you were quickest in practice. You grabbed the pole here. What do you think the key is going to be to stay up at the front of this thing?
Honestly, it's just hitting your braking points, not making your mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes trying to run those laps in practice, so if I can limit those, I'd be a lot better off.
All right, and what do you think tire wear is going to look like? And as far as pitting goes, how long do you think you can go on fuel?
As far as tire wear goes, that's another thing that you got to manage. So not locking up your brakes or whatnot and keeping it as rolling as possible. You should be able to last your tires. The problem is fuel. I guess these cars have limited on fuel, so I have no idea. That's wherever I run, and then manage it from there.
Alrighty, well, you try to keep it on the pavement today. Don't go mowing any grass, and hopefully we'll see you in victory lane at the end of the race.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Brian Johnson, for giving us that in-race pit report. Hope everybody enjoys it, and we'll bring some more of that action as we go through the race. But I do got something to say there, Brian. Awesome job. But we have Nick, our Nick, out there said we're supposed to call you Soda Can Johnson.
Hey, that's fine with me.
So
All right, that's cool.
Soda can. Okay, what kind of soda can? Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Mountain Dew.
I guess whichever one.
He's always been Mountain Dew Soda Can Johnson.
Yeah, it's funny. I used to run Mountain Dew on my car, but I like Dr. Pepper.
That's right. That's true. But
Why don't we
like
call
Mountain
you
Dew paint schemes.
Dew Can Johnson?
I like it.
Call him Soda
get
Can.
behind that.
Just call him Soda Can.
I like Dew Johnson. Like that's like sounds like a real
Dew
name though.
Johnson, And also, Brian, you know, I know you're sitting here with us. You know, chime in anytime you want to, and during the race, you know, like strategies you see or something. You know.
All right, yeah, I'll see what I can
You're
come up
more
with.
than welcome to interject. But you can always go on pit road too and do your job down there too.
Yeah, I'm gonna need me some roller skates or something going back and forth. All that.
It's a
Getting
nice
y'all
summer
refills on
bod.
Dippin'
Well-
Dots, actually. Yeah, here's your Dippin' Dots.
Oh yes. All right, guys. I am going to commercial. We will be right back.
Hold on, let's start real quick. Sorry, guys. All right here.
All right. Well, as we're going down through here, I'm going to quick bring up the grid. As you can see, we talked to the 48 there. He's going to start on the pole. On the outside, it's going to be Bobby Hamilton Jr. We all know who he is. Starting third is going to be Joshua. Starting fourth is going to be Justin. And then Tom's going to start fifth. Sixth place is going. Oh, the Tom and Tom show again.
Go to the green.
And coming to green. And green. Boogity,
Green
boogity,
flag is
boogity.
out, and Bobby Hamilton Jr. got some really good start. He's dead even going into turn one. Wow. Nice start from these guys. And Dalton gets on that curb and gets a nice turn. Hamilton way out wide. He may lose second to Joshua. He does. Charlton gets him a nice good start like he said he wanted, and heads on up through the S's up to the bus stop.
All right, well, we're coming to the bus stop, and I believe they call it, what do they call this down here? The boot, chicane?
I call it the bus stop. You
Bus
can
stop.
call it the chicane, the inner loop, all
Okay.
kinds of stuff.
I want to make sure I call it the right. Wow, Bobby comes flying through there.
Charlton misses the curb in the middle, and Joshua gets a big run. He looks his inside. Oh man, we're already getting some good racing going.
Yes, we are.
Charlton gets that good run off and gets the power down. Like I said, we got Bobby Hamilton Jr. here in third, and Justin Napier also in fourth, trailing in behind.
Yeah.
And Nick Hurd, who started dead last, I believe, and he's up there with fifth.
Yes, he is. He's
got
moving
some
his way
damage,
up.
though, but he's up to fifth.
Well, I think we need to keep an eye on when they go through that bus stop in there, because Bobby Hamilton just went flying through that thing and just upsetted the car big time. So we'll have to pay attention to that.
Joshua's sideways on braking right there, but he's good. Yeah, Charlton's really he's got a smooth line right now. And, see if we can put some time on these guys. I know here we usually don't have caution flags on road courses here, so we'll have to see how that works out.
Do they have cautions on in this race or no?
I would looking for that in the race info here, but I can't see nothing about that.
Okay, 10-4, 10-4.
Ooh, 17's around coming out of bus stop.
Ooh, the 17 is spun right. Nick Hurd.
Go back here.
Turned around.
Yep, we're gonna ride here with him, and he's got it back on. But now he's got a vehicle coming on the inside.
Brandon, who started on pit road, I believe, Robert. He came in a little bit late. I think he missed the grid, and but he got in and got started on pit road. So he's out here on the track. He's got him in position.
Well, we'll see how he can if he can mow down these guys. He's 15 seconds behind, about 15, 16 seconds behind. So we'll see how long it takes.
By the way, right there.
Okay, yeah.
He did a really good second lap of the race right there. Did exactly what he needed to do. See if you can get out here and save some tire. Listen, we got a pretty good battle though here for second, third, and fourth.
All right, we'll go back here and watch second, third, and fourth. Bobby Hamilton, yeah. I think this is all going to come down to the braking zone there, Zach. See who can outbrake somebody. And Bobby drives that thing right up over the rumbles.
So did Justin, man. He got there good that time. He closed up. So did Justin, looking on the outside of Bobby.
All right. Well, hey, thank you, Rick, for tuning in again tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed the show with us. And also want to give a shout out to Nick. Thank you for the suggestions and everything. But all right, well, back to the race here. I was kind of getting off track there, Zach. Sorry about that.
Oh, no problem, Robert. I'm just amazed by this good battle right here. These three cars right in a row, and sailed the curb. Oh
man, the 83
no damage.
just.
Luckily, he's gonna get it spun around. Hopefully, as it gets it around.
Hopefully, no one's gonna. Oh, okay. Whew. Oh, everybody's seen him.
Close right there.
Yeah, I was kind of worried.
Oh man, into one. We had a pass for second. Also, Justin Napier outbreaks Bobby Hamilton Jr. into one.
Oh yeah, definitely see that. That's wow. We got some action pack all over. I'm trying to keep up with it all.
It's going pretty wild for everybody else. Charlton up here is doing his thing and pulling away right now. He's got about a 5-second lead on Bobby. Well, not Bobby Hamilton Jr. Sorry about that, Justin Napier.
Yes, to answer your question there, Rick, yeah, hopefully, he said hopefully the 48 won't have no incidents like the 48 did on TV today. Well, you know, I got to give Jimmy Johnson some credit there in real life.
Hey,
he went for it. He went for it, is right.
Hey, he wasn't worried about no championship or no playoffs. He was trying to win a race.
Well, he needed to advance, unfortunately.
Exactly. So, I mean, he gave it his all. So, and you know what? They can carry on to next week, say they almost won one, but man, this is interesting right here. See if we can get that Joshua. He fell back to 6th. Oh, the 3-car loses it. Tommy D'Angelo. Oh, out of 7. A lot of damage on the nose.
And he's bringing it down pit road, unfortunately.
Down pit road, yep.
All right, well, we'll go back up here to the leader, and you can see his fastest lap was a 1:10. Oh, we got more action. Oh,
second
man.
place into the wall in the S's. Justin Napier hits the wall in the S's, and Bobby Hamilton Jr. slides by.
Oh, wow.
This is why road course racing, Robert, I tell you, it's a love. That's an awesome thing.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Awesome. Definitely, you can get some amazing racing on these tracks, man.
Well, once we get up here to Sanders, once he gets across the start-finish line, Zach, we are going to go into the cockpit view, and we're going to give these gentlemen a ride around the Watkins Glen here.
That's a beautiful thing.
All right, well, we're going to ride here with Sanders going down into 1. I'm going to ride along with him here and see how he's getting around this. Oh, the car looks a little loose. Oh. Wow, no brakes there.
That was a little bit a lock-up for sure right there, but he held on to it very well.
Yes, he did. Well, his last lap was a 108, and his fastest a 110.8 to his fastest a 110.3. So he's after six laps on his stint so far. He's not slowing down.
No, he's been very consistent with his lap times, that's for sure.
Meanwhile, the 83 went back around.
Oh, the 83 spun again? He got some rear damage, too.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately. Well, we're gonna finish this lap. I believe he's coming into turn 6. This would be, or 7.
Turn 6 right there.
Yeah, turn 6.
7 is the last one.
Yep. And there you go, gentlemen. This is a lap around Watkins Glen in iRacing Sim Racing, which is basically the real life as what they do. So there's your lap. And man, look at the flames come out of that when he's downshifting. That's really cool looking. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's loose. Oh,
Bobby Hamilton Jr. was about a half a second faster that last time by. We'll see what the overall tire wear and fall off is for these guys, and very interesting. We got Tommy Labar's got a pretty clean car. He's up to 4th, 5th, and Brandon Puffin Yeah, Brandon Puffenbarger's up to 8th, or he started on pit road. Sorry about that, and he's up to 5th.
Yeah, he's we'll go back here and watch him. He's putting down some lap times. He's like, I mean, coming. He's 21 seconds behind the leader, and every lap he's gaining.
Definitely.
Oh, we have a total of 3 lead changes? How did we have 3 lead changes? But okay, well, we did.
I don't know how.
That's what I'm trying to. It says we have 3 lead changes, but okay. If that's what it says. We'll quick bring up the standings here on the top 5, and you can see Sale Sanders got about a 7-second lead over. Well, now he's got a 7-second lead over Bobby Hamilton Jr., and then Justin's 9 seconds behind. 4th place is going to be Tommy, and poor Brandon's name doesn't want to show up today because iRacing's being stupid.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah, well, there's really not much we can do. We'll also bring up the race summary real quick. The length of the race is going to be 45 laps, as everybody's seen up there on the left-hand side. Laps completed 7. We got 38 laps remaining. Now it says 0 lead changes. Okay, now it's right. 0 cautions, which I don't think they have cautions on. So that's your race summary for tonight's race.
Yeah, last time by, Charlton put more time on Bobby, so he steadied the gap.
Well,
looking to keep Selling ahead of him, I think.
Yeah, his last lap was 111 to Bobby's 112. Justin ran a 112. Tom ran a 112. And then Brandon ran a 111. So Brandon has the fastest lap that time around.
Yeah, I noticed Brandon was the fastest car around last time by. So
yeah, and he's right on top of the 99 now. See if he can outbrake or no. He's not going to try it in one here. I think he's going to take it. Oh no, I guess he is.
Tommy is wide. I think he. I don't know if he did, but it looked like he gave it to him. Maybe he was like, you know, you drove so far up, you're fast. I'm running my own race. You go ahead, Brandon.
Yes, there you go. There you go. All right, well, I'd like to tell everybody thank you for viewing in. Don't forget to hit on them social media platforms, the share, the like, the follow, you know, all that fancy button stuff. So, oh, man, well, Brandon is just bouncing that thing right off the...
Got to use them curves.
Yeah, but
we're going to have a battle for second here. Bobby Hamilton ran a 1:15.3 last time by. And he locks it up going into 6th into the grass. Justin Napier.
Oh, they're out mowing the yard.
He's in second though.
That's okay. Bobby.
They're both pitting.
Yes, they are.
They're coming down. So 9 laps into this race.
Well, Bobby mowed the yard, and then Justin weed whacked it.
They do have a fast repair, so they'll be able to get damage repairs here on the car.
Oh, they do. Okay.
This is interesting. They're stopping on 10th lap of the race, starting their 10th lap. So they still have 35 laps to go. I don't know if they're going to do a 3-stop.
Well, they would have to.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to have to do 3 stops here, maybe even 4.
Wow.
Interesting. Let's see how far Charlton takes his tires. Right now we got Brandon up in the 42, up in his second, starting from pit road.
Yeah, and he's 22. Yeah, 22
Very
seconds
clean
behind.
Car, hitting the curbs nice and good. That's a beautiful way to get to the carousel right there.
Well, it looks like they used their quick fix already, from what it looks like.
Justin looks like he didn't. Did Bobby? No, Bobby didn't either. He's still got a crack on his fender.
Okay, so they didn't use it
they're
yet.
Saving that quick fix. That's smart. I thought that was a good decision to save it.
All right, well, we'll run up here and let's see where Nick. Whoa, Bobby just overshot it again.
Off turn 7.
Oh wait, well, we have Bobby over here spinning. We got Brandon going down pit road now.
83 spun again.
83 spun in front of the 42, and the 42 had nowhere to go off of 7. Just plows into the 83.
Oh man, oh man. Well, I'd bring the instant replay, guys, but unfortunately there's no yellows, so I'm trying to jump from action pack of turn to turn. I was just letting
fast fix.
I was just letting the viewers know it's so much action going on that it's wow.
Keep up with it.
Yeah, but Nick, look at Nick. Nick is all the way up to third. No, he's up to third.
Oh, up to third. That's true, because Brandon here in the pits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
actually just got done over here on the radio. These guys are complaining about tires. They're wearing out very, very quickly. A lot more quickly than they thought they would. So, but a lot of these guys are struggling with these tires later in the run.
That's something I was really worried about, Brian. I was really watching a lot of these guys' lap times in practice, and noticed a lot of these guys weren't really running long runs. It looks like they were just kind of hot lapping, as we like to say in the Irishman community. And you really need to know what your tires are going to do. And I think Charlton has a pretty good hold of it, though. He's got a 27-second lead to Tommy here, but not in pit yet. So it seems like his tires are holding up pretty well as we're 12 laps into the race. And yeah, how it goes, but like you said, a lot of these guys out here are struggling. I'm sure. What would something you would say, Brian? They could do to maybe fix that up? I know you have a good expertise in saving tires.
Well, on the oval side, not too much on the road side, but
oh, come on, don't be.
But what I would do, I would just take it really easy in and really easy off. Don't try to push it over. Don't put it over the edge. Where I find success on road courses is just staying out of the grass and being as consistent as possible. Sometimes being fast can get you in trouble.
Definitely. And as I say that, we got our leader in the pit road here on the 12th lap of the race.
Wow, so definitely tires are definitely playing a key there, gentlemen.
Guys are definitely doing we're looking to do a 3-stop maybe. Looking like the strategies are going to be.
Yeah, well, the 99 and the 17 have not pitted yet. And so let's see.
Tommy's got a very clean car. He's been pacing himself and keeping his car clean. So
Yeah, so as
long as his fuel let him go.
Yeah, and Nick did spin out, but he really didn't hit anything, so he should be okay. I don't see why not.
Dalton pulls out back right into the lead right here in front of Tommy as he came out of the pit. So he had a big enough gap to pit and keep the lead.
Wow.
That's always a good feeling.
No, it's not. Not if you're Tom. I'd be like, what? Seriously?
I think Tom's just running his own race and thinking about the big picture here.
Yeah.
Kept his car clean this long into it. I think he's really saying, if I can survive, you never know what you can get at road courses. Look, there's plenty of times I've seen guys that struggle at road courses and they get top 5s because they survive.
That's me.
Survival.
That's me. That's what I sound like. But real quick, if anybody can check up on the stats, as we got our stats guys going, not so much stats, but how's the standings look for the K&Ns for these gentlemen?
Actually, I was loading that up right as you were speaking of that, Robert.
Oh, that's scary. Well, gentlemen, we're here at Elite Auto Racing League, Watkins Glen 40 with the K&N cars at Watkins Glen. If anybody's out there looking for a league on Sunday night, hit them up, see if they... I'm sure they're accepting drivers. I know they got a lot of big things coming that I got to keep in the hush-hush, but just pay attention, gentlemen, out there, because there is some stuff coming, which is going to be awesome. So, with that being said, we are going to come back here to I was just coming back here. Justin and Brandon and Justin are battling it going up through the S's.
Oh, wow, they are.
And then you got Bobby right in front. So we have 3rd, 4th, and 5th place right there.
Yeah, this will, once Tommy and Nick pit, this will be net 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So,
well, Tommy pitted. Nick still hasn't pitted yet.
Tommy is pit?
Yep, Tommy's already pitted. He's actually on pit road now. He had a 15.5 pit stop. The only driver that has not...
behind him. My bad. I'm completely... I messed up.
That's all right.
I'm going by the standings.
That's all right. Yeah, now we have Nick. Looks like Nick's coming down pit road. Yep.
So he's stretched it farther than anybody. He's went 14 laps, so...
Oh,
Like
bring
I
up.
said, I believe about 15 laps they can make.
I'll bring up the race off of pit road, even though it's kind of not the race off of pit road. But you can see Sanders had a 14.5, Hamilton had a 14.1, Brandon had a 15.5. Nick's on his pit road right now, doing his stop. The 56, that's not even right. I don't know how you have a 0.2 pit stop. Wow, that's craziness. And the 99 had a 15.5. And then, unfortunately, the 3 and the 83 are. We have one retiree so far. So, and that would be.
Yeah, the 83 is part behind the wall.
Joshua. Yeah, transmission problems or some kind of engine problems. Oh, wait, we have a yellow.
We have a caution.
Cautions are on. And it looks like. I don't. The admin throw that?
I put a competition caution out on lap 15.
Oh.
Okay. Yep.
I guess.
I imagine that's what it is because he crossed lap 15 and that's when they threw it.
Oh. Well,
that throws a whole monkey wrench in the game.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. So the viewers out there now, this makes it interesting. I like that idea. With this many cars, gather everybody back up and give everybody a chance to be competitive to,
Definitely.
run for that wind.
I'll be interested to see what kind of pit strategies anybody pit here and get some tires and fuel.
Yeah, because let's see here.
Some of these guys pitted on lap 9, so.
Well, not only that, Nick must have known this was coming because he just left pit road. No, he's sitting on pit road
He's
yet.
still sitting on pit road.
I'm not sure. Oh, he's retired.
Oh.
He must have had some. Oh, wait, no, now he's back.
Oh, he's back out, but he's a lap down. He just lost a lap.
Yeah. I wonder if they're having motor problems. Yeah.
For the pace car here, doing the. There's
Yeah.
pace car Charlton. Well, while we have this right now, I can give us a rundown on the points here.
All right.
Earl Big
Elite.
Red? Is it supposed to be Big Red?
Yes, it's a big. Well,
okay, so it says Rig Red on their website, but
yeah.
The Earl Grand National Series. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
We got Bobby Hamilton Jr. as the points leader with his 1 win this season, top 5s in his start. So give him another top 5 to make it 4 in a row here in this series. But he's got a 2-point lead over Nick, 17. Sitting on pit road, it looks like. So losing a few points to Bobby, it looks like tonight maybe on a lap down. But also we had, so like I said, we got Nick here in second, so he's on pit road still. But the 42 of Brandon, he has 2 starts here in this series, and second or third in points. Got a considerable gap, but he's third in points. We also have John Ballou, which I think was Channing.
Yes.
Last week he won Arlington. I don't believe he's here tonight. He's 4th in points. With we got 5th in points Tommy LeBar in the 99. The 6th points is Justin Napier, 4th tonight, and we got Tommy LeBar, who's also in 5th tonight, so they're having good points tonight. Joshua is in the 83. He is 7th in points. So we had pretty much our top 7 points tonight, other than Channing. So pretty interesting stuff here. Guys
all
are
right.
Conditions up near the front, and we'll see if anybody pits here too.
Yeah, that and
pit road.
Oh, that's interesting.
Looks like everybody's going to pit road. This is very interesting. See,
I wonder if Brian's down there running around.
Yeah, I'm running around, see who we can talk to here in a little bit.
There you go. There you go. That's our good pit reporter, Soda Can Johnson there. He's going to give us the insight.
This is what I'm interested in. This will also give Brandon a chance to get called up too, so we'll get some for Charles.
Oh, looks like
Bobby
Brandon came in too far right.
He had to back up multiple times, so did Bobby. Charlton off first, gap here.
Well, we'll see everybody coming off of pit road and try to get the. All right, well there goes the 42 coming out. We still got the. Looks like we still got the 25 sitting on pit road. Oh, and the 56 used his quick repair because I just seen it get pounded out.
Definitely.
We got Bobby just sitting there on pit road. I'm not sure if he's having some kind of motor problems or. I'm not sure what's going on with him. But we'll go back up here to the. Oh, Bobby's pulling out now. All right. Good deal.
Yeah, let's see if I can tune into Brandon in the 42 car here.
All right, 10-4.
Hey, Brandon, it's Brian Johnson up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Well, man, you're looking pretty quick out there, really consistent. Saw you had a little trouble on pit road, a little bit too far to the right, but do you think you got anything for these guys up here?
I think I got something for 48. Just gonna have to be consistent and mistake-free to stay with them long enough, because I know he's more. This is like bread and butter stock cars at a road course, and I'm more of an oval guy myself, so I just have to be mistake-free and consistent. Try to stay up there and pressure him into a mistake.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I heard some other guys complaining about tire wear. What have you noticed as far as the tire wear and how far you can push these tires?
I mean, they fade pretty quick, but as long as you're not stomping on the gas, like coming off the corner, it's really not that bad, but it is a little slick with how fast the tires do wear off.
Alrighty, man. Well, good luck out there and see if you can get around that 48. We'll see you at the end.
Yep.
All right, that was the report from our soda can Brian Johnson. Or man, I said it wrong, didn't I? Soda Man Johnson. I got to write that down, and I'll remember it then. My notes that I have. And believe it or not, gentlemen out there that's watching, I just wrote it down on a piece of paper.
Did you really?
Yes, I did, because my mind goes sidetracked sometimes. So, but we're gonna get ready. Well, the pace car lights are out. What kind of pace car is that? That's not the Mustang.
That is a Porsche.
Oh,
Porsche 911.
Porsche 911. Let's race that car. I want to race that car.
I would love to.
I heard it's pretty fun in iRacing.
I would love to.
Oh, I know you would. I wouldn't. Well, maybe I would be better at those cars. I don't know. I've never gave the roadside a chance. So
well, it looks like Nick Hurd started interrupting you, Robert, but Nick Hurd brought it behind the wall there. So
I guess they can't fix
for him.
that, or they didn't hit that time limit of NASCAR allows them to fix that vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate rule.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, I'm interested right here to see what this 42's got for this 48. Brian, you said you talked to him on pit road. I know you've been analyzing the situation here. What you think is going to play out here, Brian? You think he's got something for the 48? Is he consistent enough?
I think he does. I think he is consistent enough. I think he might have something here.
Well, yeah, he's starting on the inside, so we're about to go to green.
All right.
Green flag.
And green's out. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Big start for Charlton. Looks like Braden's going to have the inside on Tommy here in the one. And he takes second.
Can he outbrake him? Is going to be the question, because he's got.
Tommy really drove it in there. No, you can't. Charlton has got a big gap now. Hold on to this.
Very, very nice. Second, third, fourth, and fifth place are right on top of each other, coming up through the S's. Coming down to the chicane, the bus stop, what everybody wants to call it, and this is going to be key getting in here. Bounce, bounce. Wow, look at them things. Oh,
man, he really rode them curves. Tommy was using them.
Yeah. I know that can really upset the vehicle.
I want to keep second.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Think Brandon's going to get a good run here into 42. Look to the inside going into what's going to be really the outside into 6. This can be a move to set up into 7, though. This can work.
I was just ready to say, why
Will
would
he
you?
cross him? No, he's gonna have Justin now on his outside into 7, which is a move that works. The outside of 7, and see the bottom is slick. The 42 early, little sideways and loses it. Looks like he might lose a position also to Bobby Hamilton. So that's 3 right there. He loses.
Yeah, and now Bobby's looking inside of Justin.
Definitely. Oh, Justin's a little bit loose, but man, this is road course racing at its finest.
These guys are driving these vehicles with everything they got.
That is for sure, right on. They got their elbows out. Man, these guys are just in that line.
Looks like Justin's got a little bit of damage again there. They're on the right side.
A little, right side damage. Maybe he got into the wall in the S's again.
Right.
He got a little loose out of the bus stop into the carousel. Handles it back together and gets a pretty decent run.
Gonna ride with the in-car view here with Justin, the gyro cam. It's an awesome looking cam view. Listen to him downshift, upshift, back on the gas.
Run, looking to the outside of the 99, and the 99 brakes early.
Whoa!
The 56 is too wide. Bobby Hamilton Jr. looks to make capitalization on this. He goes to the middle.
Wow.
Bobby Hamilton brakes hard into 1, outbrakes him. And he makes a stick.
Meanwhile, Charlton has moved out to a 5-second lead.
He's running his fastest laps of the race right now.
Yes, he did. Yes. Yeah, his best lap now is a 110.0. So he's really close to a 109. That's amazing. Oh, and Rick said, just to let you guys, gentlemen here in the booth know, he said I'd probably lose the paper. I told him he's right. Yeah, he's right. I got so many pieces of paper laying around my desk, and it's unreal with everything. So, but hey,
they're about to have a battle here with Justin Napier and Tommy again.
Yeah, I've been riding with Tommy.
Wide into the grass.
Tommy
takes the position back.
We better get them tires cleaned up now. You see all that mud this goes flopping up through the car as he was going through there. So, well, that's going to help Brandon. Now, Brandon's going to look into 1 here on the inside of him, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to outbrake him.
Yeah, something you were going to say, Brian?
Oh, no, Robert beat me to it.
Oh, okay, well, nice job, Robert.
But, oh.
But I will say I have to wonder with the 42 getting sideways like that, what it did to the tires.
Yeah.
You overheat them, sometimes they don't like to cool off.
Yeah, that's true.
I was interested to see what he had for him here. Maybe he's staying back a little bit and go try to drive up there and catch him, but we still have a pit stop, that's for sure, so can't make it on fuel, so we'll see what's going on as Charlton's doing everything right, so.
Well, I'm looking at the lap times here, Zach, of with Brandon, and if he actually would hit, all the corners and calm down, he's put down a 110.8 as his fastest lap. So
he has the pace. He's just this thing he's gonna get on the outside of Tommy here, going into 1, and gonna outbreak him on the outside.
Yeah, right now Sanders is just
breaking him on the outside. Very nice pass.
Yeah, wow. Well, we did get to number 3 finally back on the lead lap, though. He stayed out and got his lap back under that caution. So
he's pitting right now, Robert.
Oh, he is.
Yes, he is. He's coming down pit road.
He was 12 laps on his tires, so he stayed out and he was kind of suffering from that.
Yeah. Hey, he's playing the strategy right. You never know, he might be able to stay on the lead lap here, as Charlton is out of the carousel. He's definitely back on the lead laps. Charlton's coming through 7. We'll see if he can stay on it.
Well, we have Sanders coming. He's coming down into 1. So is he still sitting on pit road yet, or no? He's just
ahead of him. He's gonna come out right in front of Charlton.
Right in front. Oh.
Sanders has a pretty commanding lead, about an 8-second lead too.
And I assume he's an Oregon Duck fan.
Yeah, got the big old O on there.
Yeah, with a big duck on the side. Affleck.
Looks like right out maybe a battle here for third as Brandon closes into Justin.
Wow. Yeah. Coming up through the
S's. Get real close and give him a little bit of pressure and see if he can make him do a mistake.
Look out, look out, look out!
Oh.
Wow.
Brandon
And we
does a good job to stay out of him there. Wow. See, that's what pressure does. When you have someone behind you like that, you drive in a little bit deeper. That's what can happen.
Yeah.
Justin gets it back going though. Here he lost 2 positions, but it's not that bad. So he'll be back to 5th here.
Yeah, we caught that on live too as it was happening. So
that was a wild one. Oh,
wow.
and Brandon's off in turn 6 into the sand. Oh, he's coming back on his Tommy. No, he won't be there, I don't think. 7.
I just wonder, maybe.
Oh, there's Tommy on the inside looking into 1.
Maybe our Soda Can Johnson can find out if his tires were just shot, or listen into the radio and see if his tires are gone. Because I would assume his tires got to be toast, would be my guess.
Yeah. Definitely, looks like he's struggling with them right now. Got clean air right now. He stayed in front of Tommy. His composure back. As Tommy gets a really big run, he lets him by.
I wonder if he's having. I wonder if something broke on the vehicle.
Oh no, he's slowed down there a bit, and so is Bobby Hamilton Jr. Slowed down a lot.
Yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yellow.
Oh, we have
a caution.
Okay, was that? It looks like that was an administrator caution.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're gonna tighten his fuel back up again. So, woo, baby.
Another shot at Charles.
That's gonna be interesting.
He's like Charles is like one of those arcade games, you know. You gotta put a quarterback in when you get games to get next life. Now putting the quarterback in.
What happens if he runs out of quarters?
Well, then the race is over, I guess.
Oh, okay. It's like that old Indy 500 game that they used to have in the arcade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I know what that's like. Most definitely. Used to dump a lot of money into that game. Back in the day. Back in the 80s. Oh, now you're making me feel old.
Well, this will tighten her back up again.
Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, and field's catching up, going through the S's and catching up to the pace car here, so.
I think Bobby Hamilton had spun earlier in the race, so he's recovered well to 2nd. Trying to keep that points lead here tonight as Nick has retired as the race, so like it will keep the points lead. The 42 looking to get a really good points tonight as he's 3rd in the points, so everything's about points, man. It all comes down to the end. Who has the most points? And you know, road racing might not be some of these guys' forte, but I guarantee you they're saying, man, if I can come out here with some good points, I'll be happy.
Yeah, that's what I always looked at it when I did road racing. I was just about the points. I wasn't caring about the win. Didn't matter to me. But then again, I was racing against you, so I know I wasn't going to win.
Oh, come on. I'll make a mistake, you know.
All right, well, we're going to throw it down here to Soda Can Johnson and see what he has for us.
Yeah, mainly the guys are pretty quiet on the radio, but definitely talk about tires is big. And I know for Justin it was. The admins decided to throw out a caution for that and bunch everybody back up to get some action going, so we'll see how this turns out. After Tom LaBar makes his pit stop, we'll see if we can grab a hold of him.
10-4, 10-4. Sounds like a plan. Well, we're gonna ride here with Bobby Hamilton Jr. on the road bar as he's come down pit road and see his guys not jump out and do nothing. Look at that. There ain't nobody working on his car. It's all ghost.
Also, if we could get it animated for the replay. Oh, Bobby Hamilton had to back up and go.
Yeah, he's still going backward. We're
Man,
riding
gotta
with
get
him.
just right, yeah.
Does he got the iRacing bug? Oh, there. Okay.
He finally got it right. It's finicky on these road courses. You always go to the track with the wall on your left side, driver's side.
True.
You have it on the wall on your right side. It's a little bit different. Depth perception here and where you're at on the. This is a simulation. This isn't real, so it isn't. Can't exactly. Unless when you're physically there, you can kind of see everything, but you're still trying to formulate. It's hard to formulate distance a lot of times in these pit stops and stuff in these cars and this. So.
Right, yeah.
It definitely is easy to do. I have plenty of mistakes on pit road. You can go and watch my montage on YouTube of pit road mistakes. Montage, but I should make one. I think it's on all the ones I've made in my life. God.
Yes, we know. I've picked a couple of them up going, well, he just messed himself up.
I usually drive back the second.
All right, well, we got Soda Can Johnson back here, and he's ready to give us a race report.
Yeah, let's see if we can talk to Tommy LeBar here. Hey, Tommy, Brian Johnson up in the booth. You got a copy?
10-4.
All right, well, you're looking pretty quick. You've had a couple nice battles with the 42 there for a few laps, going back and forth. How do you think you're doing so far, and what do you think is going to take to maybe get up in victory lane?
Gotta catch that 48. He's on a mission tonight.
Yeah, he's looking pretty quick. I know the big talk of the town tonight is tires. What have you noticed with the tire wear at this track?
It just seems to be, as it goes on, it's looser and looser when you're going in.
So is it looser, getting looser and looser under braking?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, you try to keep it on the pavement and keep it on all fours, and we'll see if you can put it in victory lane after the race.
Yeah, that would be nice.
All right, that was our Soda Can Johnson down on pit road giving us a report with the 99 there of Tommy. So thank you for that report there, Brian.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bring you some more Dippin' Dots when I come back.
Good. Well, I need a large, please, because I ate mine already.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Ducan Johnson? I don't know. I'm going to get yelled at.
Ducan Johnson can do.
No, let's not go there. Now you really got me all. It'd be like Mary Poppins.
Let's stack them. We're going to the carousel. Damage up in their pit stop there, and looks like everybody's got some clean race cars to go racing with, guys, here to end this race. About 15 to go as we go to green. 16 to go, my bad.
Yeah, and just to give everybody an update out there that's watching on the stream, we have an update with Nick. He had technical issues. So they had electrical problems with the car, unfortunately.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The alternator belt slipped off.
Unfortunate for Nick, as he's second in the point.
Yeah, that's gonna...
Had to happen, but unfortunately it looks like he may hold on to... it looks like he hold on to a 7th place finish where he started, so... Didn't lose anything, start where he started, so... He'll still get some points tonight and go on to next week.
Who's in front of him and behind him in points? But we can answer that.
Hamilton Jr. is the points leader in first, and Brandon is a third.
All right, well, we're going to get ready to go green here. We'll go up here to the 48 as he gets ready to go green.
Green flag, green
and
flag.
green's out, boogity, 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 and down to turn 1 we go, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah, and looks like the 42 got his best restart he's got all...
Whoa.
Bottom, he got a little, the 99 goes wide.
Wow.
The 42 clears, and Bobby Hamilton suffers from that.
Yeah.
Outside going into the first S.
I can say this much, thank God for that runoff now. going down there into turn 1. If it wasn't for that runoff, we'd be stuck in the sand.
Yeah, that runoff plays a lot. It helps a lot when you mess up that corner. Trust me, I ran off in that runoff a lot of times. Oh, and Bobby really sideways going into the carousel, but he does a great job to hold on to it and get a good exit. Brandon's second. He's got his track position there. He said he thinks he can do 48. Let's see.
Yeah.
Maybe well, I don't believe they'll be able to make it on fuel. Nobody went 16 or 15 laps. The farthest someone went was Nick on laps. So, got to see if they can make it on fuel. So
that's going to come down to a key because they're on stent number 3 of their fuel. So there's 15 to go. So it was like 17 laps to go when they went back to green, roughly. So, I don't know how far they can go on fuel with a 40% load. That's a good question.
It's a really good question, Robert. I'd say it's about 15 laps. We saw Nick pick 14, and interesting. We'll have to see.
Maybe halfway through the run, start clutching it. Maybe try to save some fuel.
Definitely save some. It looks like Bobby's taking a look on Tommy back here for third, as Brandon pulls up on Charlton. Oh, side by side to the bus stop. Bobby Hamilton Jr. makes the pass in the third place. Man, that was a great pass.
Yeah, he's got that Marines Monte Carlo flying around this track. Oh. Let's ride along inside here with Tommy the 99 and see how he's getting around this track as we're going down in here. So, oh, Bobby Hamilton overshot that turn and smoked the front tires.
Had a lock up there going into 6.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt him. Flat spot them tires. He's gonna feel that in the wheel.
Yeah, that's never a good thing when you lock them up. You're using up rubber every time you do. So, as Charlton kind of misses the bottom there, Brandon gets a pretty good launch off of 1. As I'm watching the leader driver, Brandon's putting the pressure on. He said he thinks he's got something for 48. Maybe he really does. He's right there on his back, so he's within distance of Charlton makes a mistake, Brandon will be there.
Yeah, I've been watching these guys past couple laps. One guy will make a mistake, and then another guy will make a mistake, so it's kind of touch and go as the 42 looks on the inside.
Sorry, gentlemen, I was reading something here from Jerry West.
Oh, we had a pass for the lead.
Oh, to get up there to lead.
As Charlton made a mistake in the inner loop into the carousel, Brandon takes the lead. Wow. First time we had a new leader, and Charlton's going to look to take it back into 1 as he got on the inside 7, but Brandon holds on to lead a lap. Wow. We got a race.
Sorry, to answer your question there, Jerry, I use a whole bunch of different overlays. So, all right, but back to the race. But yeah, Brandon definitely. Wow, this is going to be a battle here. He said he's got
the fastest car of the night in second place now. We'll see if he made a little mistake. Like I said, right before we left bus stop, he's within distance. If he makes a mistake, Brandon's there, and he made the mistake.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Brandon's really consistent through the bus stop. I've noticed that all night. He's had a really good line through all night. I think Charlton's a little faster in other areas of the track, but Brandon's really putting it to him right now. He's sliding it sideways off the carousel.
Oh,
he's falling back a little bit.
Yeah, he's 7/10 behind.
A little something, cooling the tires down, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Good question. It's so easy to mess up, and it looks like Brandon's really driving the wheels off this thing right now.
Now, well, let's see what lap times they have here since they're coming around here. Once they cross the start-finish line, we'll be able to see this last lap. Brandon ran a 1:10 to Sanders 1:11. So Brandon definitely picked up the pace.
And while you were talking about their lap times, Tommy in the 99, he spun around again, so he's going to have to claw his way back up to see what he can do with these guys up here.
Yeah, that's unfortunately. Thanks for that race report there, Soda Can Johnson. I'm just gonna keep saying that over
I
and
might have
over.
to make like a slide for him, Robert. So when he comes in, you press the button and be so just.
We can do that. It can be done.
It can be done.
It can be done. But
All right, man. Brandon's putting down lap times right now. As he's ran his two of his fastest laps for the race. As 2 laps ago was his fastest. This last time by was a 10th off of that. So, man, he got the lead and he said, "I don't want to give it back up."
yeah, and Bobby just went running through the grass again. There in the turn, overshot the turn. But yeah, just gonna give a shout out to everybody there viewing on YouTube, Twitch, all them social platforms. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying the show and my co-announcers here at Freaky Fast. Hopefully you guys like it. If there's anything you'd like to see, let us know, and we'll see what we can come up with. So. Anyways, with that being said, Brandon definitely just picked up the pace. Wow.
7/10 on 2nd place.
Wow, yeah.
That last lap.
Yeah, man, Pierce and Brandon's figured something out here because Dalton has no answer right now. He's running some of his slowest laps of the race. I wonder if he's saving, guys. I mean, we're coming to 10 to go this time by, but as tires we've seen, they fall off. So,
yeah, he could be worried about
the car as hard as he's done all night. So maybe he thinks drive back up to him. I don't know. We'll have to see here. It'll be interesting.
It might be worried about fuel too. Maybe he's thinking it's pretty close.
He may be saving fuel, Brian. You're very right, because I don't think they'll be able to make it. Yeah.
Well, the 56 stuck in the pit road. Well, let's ride.
Yep.
Let's ride with the 48 in the cockpit, and let's see if he's clutching or if we hear anything different. Yeah, we'll ride along with him and see if we hear anything. See if he's doing something. All right, shifted up to 4th gear.
Kind of like a short shift to be on.
Downshift down to 2nd. Letting it guide through. Staying in 2nd. Still in 2nd. Back on the gas, up to 3rd. I don't think he's saving it. Up to 4th. Down to 3rd, down to 2nd. Rolling it through the turn. Back on the gas. Keeps it in 2nd. Coming around.
42's coming down pit road.
42 in the pit road, yeah.
I see that. I see that. So they can't make it on. They can't make it on fuel. So
like I said, I didn't think they could. And all I know is someone made it 14 laps. So it may be possible to make it 15, maybe, and then you may be able to save another.
I don't know. This is his. He's on stint of 9, so he's on 9 laps right now. So this is going to be very interesting. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
From personal experience at Watkins Glen, short shifting, trying to save fuel here is pretty hard because it's such a fast track. It's a lot easier to save fuel at a place like Sonoma. So it'll be interesting to see if he can push it all the way here.
Definitely.
Well, let's see if he makes a pit stop now. Tom, the 99, he didn't make a pit stop either, so that pushed him up to 2nd. So looking at the stats here and everything, see what the.
Looks like Nick is back out on track as they got their electrical issues fixed up in the garage, and he's back out there.
Yeah, they use electrical tape.
Bobby Hamilton Jr. spins out of the carousel. I think he had pitted.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, now we got a yellow.
Out.
Wow.
Brandon had already pit. Brandon's gonna be able to stay out here and keep the lead, as Charlton's gonna have to pit and probably get stuck in traffic with some of these guys already pitted.
Was that administrator yellow, or was that a race?
That was.
Oh.
There's no full cautions in.
Oh, okay. So yellow. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
I'm sure they threw it for the wreck out of the bus stop from Bobby Hamilton Jr.
Well, that just changes everything. So does the 99 and the 40? No, they have to pit. They need fuel.
Yeah, they need fuel and they need tires.
Well, with this caution, but he's gonna need tires. That's really big.
Well, does he really need tires? Do you think tires is going to play a key factor with 11 laps on them?
I really think so.
Well,
it looks like pit road might be closed that time, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I was going to say, well, he went right by pit road, so.
Tommy in second now.
He's led 34 laps tonight. Started first, is currently running first.
I believe pit road's been closed because the 99 didn't pit either.
Okay. I'll run through the field here. 99. He's started 5th and he's currently running 2nd. Then we go back here to Brandon. He started 8th, is currently running 3rd, gained 5 positions. And we got Justin. Justin started 4th, currently running 4th. Then we got Bobby Hamilton. He started 2nd, currently running 5th. He's lost 3 positions since the start of the race. Tom, the 3, started 6th, running 6th. And then we'll go back here to Nick, started 7th, running 7th. And then the 83, unfortunately, retired. So that's your rundown of the field here with 39 laps of 45, which are about ready to go to lap 40 of 45. So there's going to be 5 laps to go. So is it enough?
48 clutch. Coming up to the pace car, I heard him shut the car off.
I don't blame him. I wonder if he's going to give it a go. I mean, he's been fast enough.
Interesting, because the 42 is going to have to drive up through.
Well, the 42's in 3rd place right now with fresh tires. So he really don't have to drive up through the field. He just has got to get around the 48 and 99 going down into turn 1. And 17. Wow, they all come in. Holy mackerel.
I'm coming down pit road.
Wow, this is going to...
42 stays out.
42 stays out.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to go in the pits, I get the wave around.
Wow.
He may get the lucky dog, though. The 3 will probably get the lucky dog, won't he?
He's 20... Yeah, what? No.
Unless there's no lucky dogs on the road course, unless they don't have...
Sure. They might wave them around since it's a small field. Would be my guess.
Very interesting. Got Charlton on the pit road first there, and look to pressure on Brandon here. Back to the restart. Got Bobby Hamilton Jr. 5th. Fun, so he's up there and get some better points as he. I'm in the bar right now. Looks like he came out right here 3rd. It'll be 3rd once it cycles around. It looks like he's got a good little bit of right front damage there.
All right, sorry about that, gentlemen. I was actually looking at some sounds and some stats here on the PC side.
Oh, you're fine, Robert. We're racing under caution.
So what we're gonna have about? Is the pace car lights out, or are they still on?
No, they're still on. All right. So since we're sitting here, I want to ask you guys, get it done. You tell me.
So who can get it done? Victory lane?
Who you picking for victory lane, right?
Man, I'm picking the 42. Once he got around that 48, he just drove off. So I think he's already in front of him, so as long as he can stay consistent, doesn't make any mistakes, I think he's got it in the bag.
All right, what do you think?
I am going to go with the 56, Justin. I think he's been laying back. I think he's got a fast car, and I think the front runners are going to make mistakes, and he's going to capitalize on it.
Wow, okay. We got you saying the 56. So, well, I'll take the 48. Led the most laps today. You know, it's probably the easy pick right now. He's got fresh new 4 tires. Brandon's been rolling out here on the pavement, getting rid of some of his grip, and see what this 48 can do to get back around his 42, and maybe that pace back he had at the beginning of the race, because he surely can run a quick lap. We'll see here, and he's got new tires and not many laps to do it, so that will be coming by with 4 to go here when we go green. So,
well,
4 laps and
the whole race. Sanders, he's at fastest lap, so he put down the fastest lap through the whole race. So
put another one down, I think, to get by Brandon, because Brandon was like Brian said, really got out there and stretched his legs out. So very, very interesting to see.
Well, we have Rick out there in the chat rooting for the 48, so he's with you there, Zach.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm not a fan of the 48. No, now he wants the 42. He don't know who he wants. He keeps changing on us.
Well, we also got the 99. You know, Bobby Hamilton Jr. also sitting right here. They have as much chance as any of these guys out here, so they can. These, like we saw in the race today in the Cup Series, guys leading can get into each other, and that third place man can come across and take that checker flag. So.
Yep, that and 42 has a little bit of damage in the back. I see there. It looks like somebody got in the center of the back end.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of rear end damage. Back to too much.
All right, well, gentlemen, thank you for everybody tuning in. We're gonna have 5 to go, and whoa, we have a car mowing the yard. But we're gonna get ready to go green here. Pace car ducks in. Eventually here, there he goes. And green's out. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Oh man, Charlton just didn't get going.
Yeah, I think he missed a shift
the wrong
there.
gear. He might have missed a shift. Oh wow, he drives it into 1 there, and can he get back in front of Tommy as he does in 3rd? But Bobby Hamilton Jr. takes advantage of all this, and he moves into 2nd. Can he put the pressure on Brandon, make him make a mistake? Like I said, it's all about not making mistakes here, guys. So it's in Brandon's ball court to not wreck and not make a mistake. And Bobby's coming from far back, and he's going to that chicane. Man, this is gonna be awesome.
I'm riding along down here, right on the road, so everybody can see on the right front tire, and watch how this thing just rolls over, rumble right through the grass. Oh my goodness gracious! He's driving the crap out of that car.
Yeah, Bobby Hamilton Jr. is really getting his elbows out right now. He said, you know what, got me a clean car. I'm gonna go here and try to put together 4 good laps. And he's there, guys. He is there. He's looking into 7. And the 42 shuts the door. Oh, man.
And the 42 goes around.
Bobby Hamilton Jr. is in the lead as the 42. His inside pit wall is a 17 spins also.
Oh, my goodness. What action-packed racing we have going, gentlemen. And
when Bobby Hamilton Jr. locks up into 1, does he hold on to Charlton is in 2nd and saying, oh, man, I can see the lead now again, too.
Oh, man, and I was going to pick Bobby like I do every week. Go, Bobby. Can I change my vote, too, now?
You don't change your votes, Robert. This is a great race. Okay,
oh, what?
If you can, then I would, too.
Well, let's see if he's got, what, 3 laps to go here?
Pressure on, and wow, he's got to put together 3 clean laps, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going to have the speed. It's just going to be a matter of getting around him.
Yeah. Man, this would be what a comeback for him as he brought out the last caution, I believe, spinning from the carousel, so.
Yeah, most definitely. Wow, Rick. Wow, it's, never know what's going to happen when it comes to NASCAR.
We'll hop into 6 there as he locks him up. And
Rick's cheating.
Oh, another lockup from Bobby Hamilton and Willie Keys. And he's keeping it together here and not let Charlton get close enough to pressure him anymore.
Rick wants the 25 to win now. He's cheating.
We go here. What can Bobby Hamilton Jr. hold on to this win?
Last lap, Bobby Hamilton ran an 11.6 and Charlton ran an 11.8. So that lap, he was quicker.
Well, he's got 2 more laps to go to bring it home. Let's see, he'll go back here to the 48 and see how he's getting ready to go down through the bus stop. And he's got the 99 right behind him.
Bobby Hamilton, a little mistake there, hitting a little too much curb, but he gathered it back up. That was a good job of not compounding a mistake right there. And he's going through the carousel, coming down the back straight. He wants to get that white flag, but literally, I think Charlton made up a good bit of ground right there, but he's going to have to make up a lot on this last one.
Oh, he's 1.7 behind. So we'll have to see. Yeah, it's a...
Charlton misses 6. He's off in the grass.
Oh.
Bobby Hamilton just needs to put together a clean lap, and he will bring it back here home to win the race. Let's see. White flag is in the air, Robert.
Yo, white flag. Last lap for the night here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting here with the...
Racing League.
Thank you. I was just ready to say it. Lost my breath there for a minute from all the excitement.
Really gonna have to hold on to second here. I know he's probably disappointed right now in second, but it ain't over, buddy. Keep digging.
We're right along inside here.
Bobby Hamilton Jr. back. What a drive.
See, it goes up through, goes through the bus stops, nice and easy. Yeah, he's taking it very easy now. It's easy on the gas. And he's just got a couple more turns here, Zach, and he's going to bring it home for the victory.
Yeah, 2 more turns, Robert. He's got to get through 6 and 7 here, and he'll that checker flag. Gets through 6 cleanly. 1 more quarter, Robert, and he's got a big gap. This should be sailing home nice and easy. Looks like Bobby Hamilton Jr. is going to win here at the Elite Auto Racing League.
Wow, what a comeback.
And
yeah.
Watkins, Glen. I know he didn't look forward to it last week. I know he said that, and now I think he's looking pretty glad.
Well, I think we gave the 42 and the 48 the broadcast jinx.
I know, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I thought we would not have the broadcast jinx come out, but sorry, gentlemen. It happened.
It always does. But yeah, what a drive by Bobby Hamilton Jr. Another nice run there. Charlton hold on second. I know he led a lot of laps. Probably disappointed by that, but holding on to second, you know, you can't be upset about that.
Not only that, Bobby led only 4 laps in the whole race tonight.
4.
Mm-hmm.
You only got to lead 1.
That's right, and that's the last one. So, all right, well, congratulations to Bobby Hamilton Jr. here at Elite Auto. Man, why am I a brain fart? Elite Auto Racing League. I should just say Earl.
A little bit easier.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll start doing. Just say Earl.
Tommy's gonna want to burn it down here. Or Bobby's gonna want to burn it down here. Probably really excited.
Oh, we'll bring up
on a road course when you struggle all day and have some issues. Come back and put together your best 4 laps at the end.
Yeah. Bring up the race summary real quick for everybody. We had 45 laps completed, of course, and only 4 lead changes. So, see here, we had 3 cautions for 9 laps, but that was and he just destroyed his car.
He just backed her into the wall. It's all good.
Tell that to the pit crew.
Hey, they'll fix it tonight. They'll be happy. Don't worry, they'll be happy.
Oh, now
He must be having some illegal aerodynamics on that thing.
Yeah,
right.
He's trying to pass tech here. Wow, what a race there.
All right. Well, we're going to bring up the unofficial results here real quick, and then we will see if we get the top 3 drivers in here for an interview. Who wants to do the interviews today? Anybody want to?
I'll get third if you want to get third, and I guess Brian, you want to get second?
I'll take second, and you can have the winner.
Why you guys?
Cause Robert, you're the best. Save the best for last, Robert.
Yeah, no, don't play the game with me. We're broadcasting here. Do you guys really want to say the truth here, or do I have to say the truth?
There ain't no truth, Robert. We just look. I will do third. He'll do second. You do first. It's all right. Let's get through the rundown. Let's do this.
All right. Well, let's bring everybody down here to the waiting room, and let's see. We need this. See if we can find everybody.
For me,
And the 99. It's the 99 on?
not be here.
Okay, 99
Brian,
is not
I get lucky
on.
then.
All right, well, we're going to can't do the 99, but we'll do second place here, and Soda Can Johnson will do the interview for us.
Oh. Charlton, is Brian up in the booth? You got a copy?
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Well, you brought the thing home in second, and you had quite the race. You led the most laps. You were up front all night. What happened there at the end when the 42 got around? Did the track change up on you?
I just kept clipping the curb too much, and I ended up getting too much damage. I should have just used my fast repair, but I was just thinking that I could outdrive him. And the 42 is actually my teammate, so I got to race him a little different than I can race everybody else. I still try and race people fair, but I gave him a little extra room, and I should have just, stupid move on my part, I should have just fixed the car.
Yeah, well, hindsight's always 20/20. Maybe you'll get it next time. But so good points night. Probably moving up in the points. Is there anybody you would like to thank out there for your second place?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for putting on this league, you guys for broadcasting, and then Airborne Motorsports for having me on their team.
Alrighty, well, we will see you next week, Charlton.
Yep, thank you. Y'all have a good one.
You too, man.
Oops, I was about ready to move them. Okay, well, that was... Let me click my button here. Yeah, beat me to it. All right, well, that was our second place, Charlton. Yeah, I said that right? Sanders. I didn't.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Robert, but you want me to interview, I guess, Justin?
We can. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll pull him down.
10-4, go right ahead. All right.
Hey, Justin, you got a copy? This is Zach Hall in the booth.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going good, buddy. You came home in fourth tonight. A wild race, a lot of, it's easy to make mistakes out there. How did your race go tonight?
Well, at the beginning, I felt really slow, and then the track started to be a little nicer to me and a little bit nicer to me throughout the run. Had one little incident under caution, had to use my quick repair, but fortunate they gave it to us for it being a road course. I'd like to thank my sponsors, the league, you guys for sure.
Awesome, man. Yeah. What was really the biggest thing you fought tonight? You feel like is hitting your braking points or just coming off the corners of traction?
I'd definitely say over just going in way too fast. I was going really bad about that, and it made my car just super tight throughout the whole run.
Definitely, man. Well, you came home fourth tonight. You started fourth, so you didn't gain anything, but you didn't lose anything. So you come out here where you started, but that's still a good finish in the top five. Thank you very much. You have a good night, Justin.
You too, guys.
All right. Well, that was your fourth place finisher there, Justin. You heard how his race went. Not so. It went good for him, but track changed on there for a little bit. But I'm down here on Victory Lane here with Bobby Hamilton Jr., and we will have a quick chat with him and see how this race went. Bobby Hamilton Jr., Robert in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, man.
All right. Wait, hey, man, what a race. You were up and down the whole standings, and I didn't root for you, and I should have, and you turned around and won the race. So congratulations on your victory. How was the race for you overall through the whole night for you there?
It was one of those deals we just there for a second, I was like, okay, this ain't gonna be our day, because no matter what we did, I couldn't hit pitch right. It would hold me in pit road longer than we needed to. Couldn't get good fast pit stops. On the track, we were just as good as the 48 and the 42, but I couldn't get up there with them. And on that restart, I don't know if the 48 or whoever missed a shift was able to get to the 42, and he just slipped coming off of the corner. And it's definitely one of those deals that by far wasn't the fastest car, but we just stayed out of trouble. And hey, tonight I'd rather be lucky than good any day.
Amen on that. Yeah, we seen you do a couple pit stops when the L's came out, and there was one pit stop we were watching you, and it looked like your pit crew was eating Dippin' Dots ice cream from Soda Can Johnson up there. I think he ran down and was giving your pit crew some ice cream, but you were going back and forth, back and forth. I was like, oh man, that's gonna hurt. But finally they got your car jacked up and fixed up and everything for you. So overall, I mean, you only led 4 laps, but hey, you led the last lap, and that's the lap that counts. So other than that, not sure. Is there anything you would like to add to? Okay. So, sorry, Nick just posted on Facebook, came right through. Yeah, it sounds like Nick had technical problems there, Bobby. But overall, though, who do you want to give a shout out to there, bud? If you don't mind. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off track there.
That's fine. We just everybody in the league. I know it's like I said, we're getting new people every week who's interested in our stuff, and definitely for next year, we got a lot of cool stuff for next year. A lot of sponsors coming aboard, and also too, just with you guys. I mean, you guys are picking up your programs with the whole pit road stuff and everything, and it gives these guys that extra 15 minutes. That's what they do this stuff for. So just another great job by everybody here, and another decent show. I mean, one of my biggest problems was trying to watch the broadcast and race at the same time. I was in the damn dirt and everything. I was like, I've got to turn the computer off. And so I just shut my laptop. I was like, I can't watch this and race. So but overall, it was just a good show. Good ending. I wish we could have raced the 42 a little bit better, without him having his mistake. But, like I said, in the points world, we'll take it. We only got a few more races left, and it's going to take a lot to lose a championship. So hopefully we gained a few more and get out of here with this trophy and go home and run some cup cars next week.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Congratulations. Well, real quick then, since I have you, so everybody on the broadcast or goes back and watches the broadcast, where are you guys going to be next week in the cup car?
We're going to Texas next week in the cup car. So, yeah, super fast and pushing all at one time.
Yes, that's going to be a fun race. That's an awesome track to race. So yeah, that's going to be fun. You think you got anything for there? Do you going to be able to unload for a 1.5-mile track? Pretty decent, you think?
Yeah, that's one of my strong points from my past career all the way up to the sim racing now is I like the bigger places. The road course stuff, I don't know how in the world we're talking to me right now in this position, because I absolutely suck. I spend more time cutting the grass than I do racing there. So, but the bigger places, the faster places, that's my wheelhouse. And, so looking forward to Texas, looking forward to those fast places. And, you can do so much speed in the center of the corner just by laying your foot on the throttle, So it's a lot of tricks to make you go fast there. So looking forward to it.
Oh, well, there you go. All right. Well, I'll let you go celebrate with your team and pop open some champagne or a beer or whatever you guys want to do. But congratulations on your win, and we will catch you next week at Texas.
Thank you, guys. Another great show. You're doing an awesome job.
All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. All right. Well, that was Bobby Hamilton Jr. Yes, gentlemen out there in the sim world or whoever's watching the stream, that is the real Bobby Hamilton Jr. From NASCAR, Busch Series, whatever you want to call his dad. Craftsman Truck Championship back in the day. Anyways, yeah.
Or the 43.
get off, huh?
Or the 43 car.
What about the 43 car?
Never mind. Just go outside and interrupt you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Did I say something? Did I say a number wrong or something?
You said I was just adding on to what you were saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, real quick then there, anybody want to give the, so I don't butcher some names, anybody want to do the official results?
Yeah, I'll run them down.
Okay. All right. Well, go right ahead there.
All right. Well, we got Bobby Hamilton Jr. coming home tonight. He's starting in second place. He'll come home in first. In second place, we'll have the 48 of Charlton Sanders. Third place will be Tommy Labar. Fourth, Justin Napier. And fifth tonight, rounding out our top five, will be Tommy D'Angelo. And also, we got the 42 coming home in sixth tonight. Who had that unfortunate spin at the end. 4 to go. Nick Hurd, who retired, will come home in seventh tonight. And Joshua Abney will come home in eighth as he retired 36 laps down. So that'll round out our field tonight.
All right. Well, just to give everybody an update here, I've been told through Messenger they're actually running Chicagoland next week in the Cup, not Texas.
Okay.
So it's either going to be Texas or Chicagoland, but either or, I mean, they're mile and a half tracks. They're a fun track.
Very slick, fast tracks. So
yes. So, all right. Well, with that said, I appreciate Sodacan Johnson there for the pit reports and running it up and down and getting me my Dippin' Dots. And I want to say thank you to Zach Hall for joining me here in the booth every week, as we do for this broadcasting. But with that said, you know what I'm going to say. God bless and peace out.